Hi guys! Me again, Lion Eyes Official, nagbablog para sa inyo ng pawang katotohanan lamang at walang halong kasinungalingan. Ito ay vlog na totoo ang nilalaman. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night po sa ating mga subscribers and few viewers at saka mga followers po natin dito sa YouTube. Maraming salamat po sa walang sawang pagsuporta sa ating munting channel. Sa hindi pa po nakapag-subscribe sa atin, mag-subscribe na po kayo. Pakiclick na lang po ang notification button para updated po kayo sa ating mga susunod na videong i-upload. So, ayan, ang topic po natin ngayon ay yung nangyari kay former President Trump sa US. So, ang balitang ito ay i-credit po natin sa Philippine Star, hindi po sa atin ito. The shooter was dead. One rally attendee was killed and 2 other spectators were injured, the Secret Service said in a statement. The incident was being investigated as an assassination attempt. Law enforcement officials told reporters they have tentatively identified a suspected shooter but were not ready to do publicly. They also said that they not yet identified a motive. Trump, 78, had just started his speech when the shots rang out. He grabbed his right ear with his right hand, then brought his hand down to look at it before dropping to his knees behind the podium before Secret Service agents swarmed and covered him. He emerged about a minute later, his red "Make America Great Again" hat knocked off, and could be heard saying, "Wait, wait," before the first fist bump. Then agents rushed him to a black SUV. "I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear," Trump said later on his Truth Social platform following the shooting in Butler, Pennsylvania, about 30 miles, 50 kilometers north of Pittsburgh. Much bleeding took place. It was the first shooting of a U.S. president of major party candidate since the 1981 attempted assassination of Republican President Ronald Reagan. So, ayan po yung balita sa US tungkol sa nangyari dito kay Donald Trump. Let's see if makikita natin dito yung nag-shoot sa kanya. So,
as Stephanie mentioned, authorities are now identifying 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks as a suspected shooter in the rally attack. Crooks is a native of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. That's about an hour from where the shooting took place. And he appears to have no criminal record. The FBI says the family is cooperating with the investigation at this time. And joining us now is Fox 5's Kendall Green. He's got the latest on what we are learning about the suspect's background and the questions surrounding security efforts leading up to the deadly shooting and what's being investigated as an attempted assassination of Donald Trump. Kendall.
Hey, good evening. The 20-year-old suspected shooter, Thomas Matthew Crooks, was gunned down by counter-snipers after shooting the former president yesterday. And since that shooting, feds have recovered the AR-style rifle, along with materials used to make a bomb, inside of his vehicle near the rally. Just one day after an attempt to assassinate former President Donald Trump, the investigation into the shooter, Thomas Matthew Crooks from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, ramps up. The 20-year-old, officials say, fired a rifle from a rooftop just over 160 yards from the former president's podium Saturday at his final rally ahead of the Republican National Convention. Crooks' classmates sharing he'd graduated high school just 2 years ago and was a target of constant bullying, but had no past criminal cases against him as FBI officials try to determine the motive in the shooting. They're investigating the attempted assassination as an act of domestic terrorism. maintaining their belief Crooks acted alone, reporting the AR-style rifle used to shoot Trump was legally purchased by the gunman's father, yet it's unknown whether he took it without his father's knowledge.
What we saw yesterday, if you dissect the tape, was a textbook response.
Paul Eklof, former U.S. Secret Service special agent, praising the swift action of several agents who acted as a body shield to the former president until the threat was neutralized by counter-snipers above ground. But questions among former agents remain.
How did we get to a point where a perpetrator shot a former president of the United States?
That's the center of a Secret Service hearing set for July 22nd, aimed to get more crucial details from the shooting. Melanie Burkholder, former Secret Service agent turned politician, one of many seeking answers.
Where was that manpower, and why didn't the Secret Service have that in place at that time? I can only go back to, were there requests made by the campaign, by the Secret Service to have additional resources? Did they go unnoticed? Were they just flat out denied?
Now, investigators are combing through every detail of the 2022 high school graduate's background and his social media. His political ideologies remain unclear at this moment, but it appears Crooks was a registered Republican who stayed off law enforcement's radar until this weekend. Arthur?
Until now, indeed. Thank you very much.
So, ayan po yung bumaril kay former President Donald Trump. Ang pangalan niya, Thomas Matthew Crooks. Tapos, nababasa din natin sa mga comments, na baka lang naman. Kasi di ba nalalapit yung sona ng ating President Marcos? Sabi ng ibang nagko-comment, baka pwede rin daw mangyari kay BBM itong nangyari kay Donald Trump, na wag naman sana, knock tayo dyan. Well, kung anong plano ni Lord, wala tayong magagawa. Diba? Ipagdasal na lang po natin ang ating presidente at ang ating bansang Pilipinas na sana ay maging mapayapa. So, ayan, thank you guys sa inyong panunood. Lagi po kayong mag-iingat. God bless po.